repair time is 7 seconds. It's GC1424 once again with NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, and in this episode of our erection lasting longer than 4 hours, we are going to be completing race 5 of 31, which is going to take place at Darlington Raceway. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Now, on Tuesday we went to Atlanta Motor Speedway and won that race by pit strategy. We had 2 pit stops, and on our final pit stop I decided to just take 2 tires, and that was definitely a winning decision. With that, we are now in 3rd place in the point standings. Dale Jarrett is still at the top. We are 59 points behind him and 18 points behind Ricky Rudd. Matt Kenseth is in 4th, Jeff Gordon 5th. And you can look at the rest of this stuff. Rusty Wallace, I think, is the furthest back with the win in 9th place. Let me make sure I'm correct on that. Yeah, we're not going to have any fantasy drivers with wins. I really hope this is not one of those NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup situations where a fantasy driver wins a race, because you know, I remember that video, I actually lost to that driver. I was trying to beat him and I failed. So, I mean, hopefully if that happens, then I'm not the one that's right behind him. So, Darlington. I don't know how this is going to go in this game, but the apron at Darlington is usually not what it's supposed to be in the NASCAR Heat games, and this is one of the NASCAR Heat games right here, obviously. Let's just hope that I can get a top 10 out of this. That's just what I want to keep doing, is getting top 10s. And if I'm lucky, a top 5. I could try a pit strategy, but I don't know if that's a good idea at a track like Darlington, where turn 3 is such a bitch. But let's go ahead and get to the track. I've never raced this track before, but I do think that I've like practiced or something like that. I don't know what it was. Maybe I was like trying to see what this track was in this game after I recorded Atlanta, possibly. But one thing I know is that the apron at this track is like way down off of pit road, and then the banking, like, it's still like you can't drive below the white line, but yet somehow the banking affects you. It's weird. Like, there's no real banking transition, but your car does get loose if you go below the white line. So let's go to qualifying, see what order we're gonna be starting in. I don't know what to expect. 29.61. We're always one of the last people to qualify, which is kind of a good thing, because then I know how to judge my lap times and what kind of competition I've got. I'll be the 39th driver to get out on the track. Let me see. Rusty Wallace has a 29.5. So I want to get my lap time to be somewhere in the, I guess, 30-second and 29.5-second range, somewhere in there. I should be able to do that. Here we come off of turn 4. It seems my record lap time here is a 30.38. That's not encouraging. I've got some real work to do. I want to beat it. I am going below the freaking white line because the car's turning too much. So I'm telling you, man, it's hard not to go below that white line. The car just kind of wants to do that for the appropriate corner. I'll try to make this one better. Turn 3 right here. See, I don't want to hit the white line, so I gas it just so I can keep the car above it, but then it starts going way up the track. Kind of come off of turn 4 a little loose.
Alright, let's see where we play.
29.989. So I think that's probably going to have us in like the top 15. At least in the top half of the field, I'm pretty sure of that. Let me see. Nope, we're 23rd. Darn. We have a lot of cars passing this race. At least we're on the inside. Now, like I said, I've never raced at this track before. I just know that I've like practiced here or whatever. So, oh no, this is not going to be good. Let's just, God, they have so much transition and shit. Let's just get out there. Alan Bestwick, what you got to say?
Welcome to NASCAR's oldest super speedway, Darlington Raceway in South Carolina. I'm Alan Bestwick, the lady in black, the granddaddy of them all. Call it what you will, but Darlington is always one thing, a challenge. This unique mile-and-a-third egg-shaped oval has well earned the nickname, the track too tough to tame.
Okay then. Yeah, apparently I haven't tamed it yet, but if I can somehow win this race, then I suppose I could say that we did tame it. We started in 10th at Atlanta, and we came away with winning it, so starting 23rd, I don't think that's going to be possible, even if I do get just 2 tires on my pit stop. Pit road speed limit is 55 miles an hour yet again. Got Casey Atwood behind me. Green flag's out. Underway for 21 laps. I'm guessing this is going to be a one pit stop race, unlike what Atlanta was. So, I'm just trying to run these guys over. It's freaking 25 frames per second or whatever the hell this is right here. It's not even 30. This game can't handle some shit. Okay, I'm trying not to slam the brakes and get the car all loose and whatever. Don't want to make contact with anybody. So is this going to be one of them easy tracks, or is it going to be one of those actual fun, challenging tracks, or what? I'm way down here right now. Try not to hit that frickin' 36 car of Ken Schrader. There's no room, and here comes Casey Atwood underneath me. That was a nice pass. Trying to give him room, so I'm just colliding with Ken Schrader. Well, maybe I should have switched to advanced setup. I haven't even bothered doing that yet. I'm trying not to hit the apron. Whenever I try not to hit the apron, I just slide up the track into the guy on the outside of me. So, yeah, I'm just starting to look really rude now, aren't I? Get a run on YouTube, guys, before turn 1. And now I'm down on the apron, way down on the apron. Okay, we kept the car from spinning or whatever. Trying to get off of the apron, so I just drove up into Casey Atwood on purpose, basically. I just don't want to be on the apron, okay? It's that simple. And it's not even that much of an apron, it's just a white line that separates the racing surface from, I guess, it's not an apron. I don't know what to call it. It's just nothing. There's hardly any banking transition. It's just a white line. And if I go below it, my car starts sliding. There's no change in banking, hardly. Now, if you go way down trying to enter pit road, then it starts to change. Look in front of Matt Kenseth. We're making up a few positions at the moment. He's going low, and I'm getting really tight. Yeah, so just switched to advanced setup because I don't like driving this car. Of course, the car would have been looser in that one. It would have been much easier to go below the white line, then, wouldn't it? Okay, we're making the outside kind of work right now. I need to get up higher so I can stop getting who's underneath me. We got cars in front of me. I need somewhere to go. Okay, we're going to go underneath John Andretti right here. Hold it to the bottom. Hold it to the bottom. Golly, I made 3 passes now, one freaking corner. Not exactly. I mean, we're still kind of passing Terry Labonte, though. Big gap between Terry Labonte and Dale Jarrett right now. We're going to clear that in a bit. Okay. Trying to stay above that line. This is so stupid, man. It's just the fact that there's a white line there that makes us have to avoid it. You can't, just grab onto the very base of the track like you would in reality. You have to stay right above that. Dale Jarrett's on the move. We saw Rusty Wallace start on the pole, by the way. I think Rusty Wallace is that's really good for him being that far ahead of Dale Jarrett. He can climb his way through the points quite a bit if he stays up there. I'd assume that he's not losing too many positions right now. Got past Ricky Rudd into 14th place. We're doing pretty darn good. Just hopefully our pit stop, it doesn't get very bad for us. We can keep all these positions that we're making up right now. Okay, I'm going to pass Bobby Labonte down the front stretch. No room down here, Labonte. And suddenly Matt Kenseth is trying to pass me. These guys, they don't give me room. They don't give me room, scare the crap out of me, and I try not to wreck you. And that takes a lot of effort not to wreck somebody in this game, in case you didn't notice. Way up top of the track, I see somebody else doing the same thing. Way up ahead, I don't know who that is, though. There's no room up here. Bobby Labonte, get the fuck out of the way, please. Damn it. I have nowhere to go. Okay, can I actually make this outside lane work right here? It won't start turning. I'm stuck on the outside, but I'm not losing positions. Bobby Labonte, you're really starting to piss me off. Okay, the car won't turn. We're just rubbing up against the outside wall now. I'm about to fucking dump Bobby Labonte for not letting me go a while ago. Okay, someone's blowing up. I'm on the outside. That's Kurt Busch. Holy fuck! And he just turns into me. I really needed that, didn't I? Bobby Labonte kept me on the outside for ages. Kurt Busch climbed the outside wall. There was no avoiding that. Kind of forced me to get in that situation because I had nowhere to go. Got my face smashed in by my own teammate. I need to get down pit road, but I can't because my car won't turn. Okay, here we go. 55. Okay, turn the... Enter pit road, car. Register it already. Okay, we've got damage and repair. We're going to get 2 cans of fuel, and then we're going to get 4 tires and get everything that we need. Hopefully, these repairs don't take any longer than 5 seconds. I mean, we had to repair damages in Atlanta, and yet somehow we actually gained time from that. Gain positions, that is. Makes me wonder if I hadn't repaired damages, how far ahead would I have been? Repair time is 7 seconds! I don't know who to blame. I mean, I couldn't have gone anywhere. Kurt Busch just freaking blew up at the most opportune time. I think Kurt Busch was the one that was riding the high lane earlier, like me. And I was only running the high lane because Bobby Labonte would not fucking let me go. Bobby Labonte's lucky that I didn't just finally dump his freaking shit. Car is fine. We lost a ton of time. I can't imagine us getting a really good finish out of this race. I think if we're lucky, we'll finish in the top half of the field. Maybe that was a good pit road entry, maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea. But we're all by ourselves at the moment. Okay, these guys are getting back onto the track. Got a ton of grip right now. I'm passing them, getting all these positions back. Okay, so we're going to be in the top 20 after all this. I lost 7 seconds, but no, this game, 7 seconds don't exactly matter that much. We're still above the position at which we finish. So that's nice to see. We're in 16th. Will this car start turning? We got fresh tires. You don't have an excuse to just not turn. But think about it. If I hadn't had to repair 7 seconds worth of damage, then we could be finding ourselves getting a top 5 finish in this race. Instead, we're in 13th somehow. How on earth can you spend 7 seconds repairing damage and still just be not losing that much time? Like, it literally says you're losing time whenever you're repairing those damages, but yet it's like, no, it doesn't matter. Also, my car doesn't have any grip. I got 4 tires. Why don't I have grip? This kind of sucks. Now I'm just losing positions because I don't have grip. I should have grip. I just got fresh tires. I need to be more aggressive. I'm trying. I don't know what else to do. There's Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth was right behind Bobby Labonte a while ago. I wasn't exactly blaming him because he's just trying to race like everybody else. Okay, we got past Kevin Harvick, and I'm trying to gain on whoever's in that blue car up there.
You're all clear.
And it will blow my mind if we get a top 10 in this race. That should have been a caution earlier, by the way. I wanted to mention that. That would have been a caution in real life, obviously. But nope, you don't get cautions in NASCAR Dirt to Daytona unless you cause a massive pileup and dump somebody's ass on the outside wall and destroy their existence. No. If someone blows up and we have a huge crash that's like happening with huge speed difference, no, there's no caution for that. But still working on catching whoever these 2 cars up here are. Even if I pass both of them, we'll still be in 11th. Like I said, I don't think a top 10 is possible any longer. Trying to stay fast. Hope that we're not using up the tires too much. Keep in mind that we did pit at the end of like lap 10, right? So it means our tires are going to be worse at the end of our second run than our first run. And whenever that happens, I do believe that our tire just freaking blows like it did at Rockingham. I don't want to blow another tire. I just want bad things to stop happening to me. I'm beginning to wonder if that's too much to ask for with some of these damn games. This NASCAR game is made by Monster Games where bad things just can't stop happening to me, isn't it? It's not like the EA Sports games where just good things out the wazoo. I am having a lot of trouble catching up to whoever the hell that is up there. I think we're finally starting to close in. Matt Kenseth gained a ton of time on me going into that corner. That's because I was getting so tight. We've got 4 laps to go. Whoa, I was kind of abusing that apron. I'm trying to. We've still got 4 laps left. I'm closing in. Matt Kenseth is trying to pass me. This sucks. I don't want to get passed by anybody. I just want to make some passes. Okay, if I just hold his line, I should be able... I can't hold his line. My car cannot hold Matt Kenseth's line. Well, you're my teammate, so I should be kind of respecting you. I don't know. He just slowed down in the front stretch for no specific reason. And I just don't have grip, man. I feel like we didn't have any grip whenever we came off pit road. We didn't have anything. I repaired the damage. I got 4 tires, and yet we just didn't have grip then. Now we really don't have grip. Matt Kenseth is making sure that I can't get to the inside and make a crossover on him. Man. I mean, if we couldn't have gotten a top 10, we couldn't have made up that one more position. I would have liked to have kept it in 13th, but Matt Kenseth got back around us, and my car just does not have any grip. Stupid fucking Kurt Busch. Bull up right in front of me. Damn Bobby Labonte would be an asshole. I don't know why Bobby Labonte, of all people, has to get in Mark Martin's way. I mean, they're veteran drivers. They respect each other, but no, Bobby Labonte is just getting on my nerves. We've got one lap left. Matt Kenseth is gone. This car is just genuinely not good at this point in the race. I don't know what's wrong with it. We fixed all the damage, and we got 4 tires just like everybody else, but it doesn't have anything. Yeah, I know we're low on fuel because we're at the end of the run. Okay, will you turn, please? Just let me finish the race. Thank you, car. Well, we finished in the top 15. I wasn't expecting to be in the top half of the field after that pit stop because it said we lost 7 seconds, but it didn't look like we lost 7 seconds. Let me see. If we hadn't had to repair 7 seconds worth of damage, where would we have finished? Because I'm looking at these results and the counter thing. We were 11 seconds, which means wherever like plus 4 seconds is right here. Yeah, go back to the top. We could have finished in about 6th place if we hadn't had to repair those damages. Maybe 5th place. We could have gotten a top 5. Well, at least we still got a top 15. Here are all the race results. Sterling Marlin came away with the win and also led the most laps. Tony Stewart finished in 2nd. Rusty Wallace, who started on pole, he finished in 3rd. And of course he led a lap or 2 in there, I guess. I don't know how long it took him to lose the lead though, but obviously Sterling Marlin was the dominant guy. You can look through the rest of the race results. There's us in 14th place. I'm assuming that Kurt Busch finished in last. Nope. Brian McGabe finished 16 laps down, so he hardly ran any in this race. And Kurt Busch finished in 42nd. Evan Howard finished a lap down, so I guess he got a DNF right at the end. Or maybe he just actually got lapped by the leader, I don't know. Somehow, we are still in 3rd place in the point standings. Dale Jarrett is 68 points in front of us, which means we only lost 9 points on him. And I suppose that makes sense because whenever we came across Dale Jarrett, he was only in like the top 15. I suppose that's where he kind of finished. But us, on the other hand, we came back on the track and that's where we wound up finishing ourselves. Ricky Rudd, he's like 43 points in front of us right now, so it's clear that he finished quite a few positions in front of us. Matt Kenseth 4th, Jeff Gordon 5th, and Sterling Marlin just got his first win of the season, of course. Rusty Wallace just moved into 7th place with his good results at Darlington. You can look at the rest of this stuff. Kurt Busch, who DNF'd, is in 19th place. My teammate was getting top 10s and everything, and then that all went to crap. Maybe Kurt Busch has been getting a top 5 in that race. I mean, he was in the top 5 at one point, I believe, and then he just blew up. And he landed right on my face. He just blew up all over my face. I hate that. Damn it. I could have finished. I could have finished in the top 5 if that had not happened. If I could have just been able to dodge beneath him or something. But no, Bobby Labonte had to hold me up for 3 laps straight. You damn asshole. There's the full point standings. You wanted to take a look at that. Next week, we're going to be starting off with Bristol. And I think that's going to be on Tuesday because we have a JC1424 Cup episode coming out on that Monday. Bristol. I remember watching Joseph Lombard's LP of this game in season mode, and at Bristol, I think it was Ricky Rudd that just ruined his entire race, and I think he DNF'd. I think it was in the first Bristol race of the season. I just remember that he had to sit there repairing damages for all eternity, and then he realized, I'm not going to sit here waiting forever, I'm just going to have to take a last place. But hopefully at Bristol, we can just have a nice day. I would love to have just a nice day. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.